Welcome to Project Likkutei Torah, Dvorim, Dav Zayin, on the bottom of the first column. Says the Alter Rebbe, based on what we just finished learning yesterday, that because we will have understanding the Metzias and Horven and Getlichkeit, will be Zeich, Elosid, Lovid, that will be Asog, Samne, Amahus, Ivoshtet, Moloritz, Deya, what's the Chidus? It says loss and love will be much greater. Like it says, Nigla Kveda Vayevero Kobosa, Nayim Bayer Samahu, Undi Gemara Zokt in the end of Tainus. On the Posik Omer Bayemahu, he nearly came to Zeh. He says, Asog what's the Indian of a Molo on its day? And it says, by Moshe Rabbeinu Nisnabi Bezeh. And all the Nevi'im said Koi, because he saw it clearly, Vaspaklaya Mihiro. Ivozak Mosamol, it's Deya, when that Das is only Agoshes Vasogas Amitzias, not the most. He says, before earlier we learned yesterday that there's three Madregas by a person. There's Rias Vasogas Amhus. There's Das, Agoshes Amitzias, and then there's Amuna. They're the same thing. These three madrigas is Lama'ila. And he says, that's why everyone says, Shem Shamayim Shog B'Fi'akel, because you believe in Hashem, and everyone says Hashem's name. God, they say Hashem's name. Because Emunah everybody has. So the same thing by the Rebishter, there's three madrigas, and the higher the madriga, the more hidden it is. Chochmah is called Ata, because it's Reishis Hagilu, Ata Avinu. Ganei then comes from Chochmah, the Gila Hasoga to everyone according to their level. In Hasoga Samus, that's why it's called Ata L'Nech. That's B'Mali Kol Almin, the source is Chochmah Ilo. Keser, which is higher than Chochmah Seir Kol Almin. Even in Gan Eden, there's no Hasoga Samus from Chochmah. Only Losid Lovid. The Gan Eden, the Sevev is not Begilui, but in Sevev, it's Sevev. Is Shaykh and Das Mitziyusei. That's why it says in Idr Zute, in Pashanosei, that Atika is not called Atok, it's not Beis Galus, it's not Ramali, it's Sevev. Because the Iskasyavel is Gali Vikru. Like it says in Isaiah Pasha Kerach, V'ovad Alevi Hu do Atika. You know him, not as Mohus. You know his Mitzvahs. Just like by human being, there's a Seichel and there's the Keach HaMashke. Even the Keach HaMashke is not understood, but you know that it is because there has to be a source from where the Seichel comes. So you know it's there, but you don't know it. Same thing is in Gan Eden. Have Chochmah. S is the source of Chochmah. It's only a door it's you, so you know it exists. But you don't know, you don't have no understanding in it. They say a story about Rabbi Kushya Lepler, who was a young boy. And his teacher says, listen, Chaval on the tuition. Chaval, you're sitting in a cheder, it's not shaykh, you should learn. Famous story. And he went and became a wagon driver. When he was 30 or 35, he came to the Alter Rebbe, and he felt so bad. He took a young man, he said, tell me over 2 lines what the Alter Rebbe said, and he went on the attic for 6 hours, and it started entering his mind, and he grew to be from the greatest singer. So much so, they say that the Mitel Rebbe wrote the Sefer Imri Binach. Question is, who was right? The teacher or the actuality? And the answer is the teacher was right. His normal Klei HaSeichel were not shaykh to understand Torah and deep concepts. But because it got of it, he brought it down from Keach HaMashkel, new Giluim, new pathways, etc., etc. So Kiach HaMaskil, we know it's there. And there's a higher level of makif, higher. It's reisha de lo yisyado. It can't even be a mocha to chokhmah that's called ata. So there's no das. That's emuna de lo yisyado, and it only shines emuna. Here's the answer. Since Mashiach will come, there'll be aliyah soilomis. Now Malchus gets from Zoh, which is called ata b'maleh. And save if Kol Almin is not Muslim Gan Eden, only in a way from Yedias HaMetzias. But lo osid loving, when Malchus will be elevated in Kesed, higher than Das the Zoh. What's Kesed now? Which is only Asogas HaMetzias, like we said before, but Mashiach will come be Asogas HaMahu. Like Neshamas will be Nehen and Mizif and Ziva Kesed. This is what it says in the Gemara in Tainus. He brings down before the Eibusher will make a big circle for tzaddikim. He'll sit in the middle and they'll say, "He nearly came to Zeh." Zeh is a sogasamahus, and we know that this circle, that this amazing dance, what will be Mashiach will come will be from Seif, which is Kesed. That's why it's Mocha, which is a circle. Gulim Makifim, and they'll say Zeh. And this we say Kiyayim V'Ayiro, but there'll be the higher levels, which is now they should the only emuna will be saved. On this we say it's there. It is still his answer. Yuradover says the Alter Rebbe, we know there's many levels in Ishtalshus, and just like this Gimel Elam is Biyah. There's also Gan Eden Gan in Atach Nelam Haza, Fanelam Asiyo. We know the way it works by Ila Ve'olo. What's revealed by the Ila is hidden from the Olo. What's Memale for the Ila is saved for the Olo, and it goes to the highest levels. There's saved Memale in every level. So what do you understand? When it comes down to Gan Eden Atachtin, it's over there. It's Seva Sogas HaMetzias. Yosef Pshat Vayosem Midboro Ke'Eden. That the level of Eden should be revealed in Midboro, so Eden will be higher. Like he explains in Nun Alofim Yelus, like he explained. There's many aliyahs. And this is the inyan of Umola that's there. Not only will you have Asogas HaMahus in Seviv Kol Almin, but Umola it's there, you will have there Asogas HaMetzias in Reisha de lo Yisyoda, higher than Keser, and this comes through our Avedins. Our goal is to be V'yodaita Ayim, to think Chassidus, and to think about the awesomeness of the Eibishter, the Seviv Kol Almin, as much as we can in the time of Golus. And this is the Nechumin. It's interesting, we learned this after Tisha B'Av. This is Shabbos Nachamu. What we say, Dabru Alev Yerushalayim V'kiru Eleo. V'kiru Eleo means Ir Pnimi. Hasogas HaMahus. And Dabru Alev is Makif. Because after the Makifim now become Ir Pnimi, there's a higher level of Ir Makif, which now can't even be Ir Makif. It's Lo Yisyado, but Lo Sidolove, Umolor, it's there. But it's understood. There'll be Makif to the Makif even higher, because Lo Sein Cheka infinite Madriges. And it says, V'hoyot Tzedek Ezer Mosnov Emun Ezer Chalotzov. It says about Mashiach they'll have Emunah, because even in the highest Madriges that we said, in Reisha de lo Yisyada, there is Lo Sidlove, the inyan for Nasogas HaMetzias, but there'll be even higher Madrigas, there'll be Nizgal, it'll only be Emunah. But who does this? All these Giluyim Lo Sidlove, we do it. Those in the Pshat Ki Molo Tzevo. Molo Tzevo is the Biruri Anitzutz, is Mevared, Daven and Len Teiro Mitzvahs. And this is Pshat. They did their job. They were mevared in the tzutzes. That's why you didn't have to do tshuva before Mashiach. Like the Gemara says in Sanhedrin. Im Yisrael is in tshuva nigolin. Tshuva is to return all the tzutzes. And after they finish their Aveda Sabirudim, it says Kimol Tzavo, then they'll be Dabra Levi Yerushalayim. Through the Bir and tzutzes, there's the Das and the highest Madregas. And you mevared it through Tefillah Teiro mitzvahs, it should be or the Emunah. When you learn Torah, you know the mehus of the Eibishter's Rotz. That's higher than Yediyas HaMetzias. You know the fleishike pot and the milchike pot. And the she that gored the ox, etc., the pot of the cow. But this is the way the Eibishter's Rotz, and even though it's a Sagas HaMehus, it's the Eibishter's Rotz. The way it came down as the Agashmis. That's why you have a Sagas HaMehus, but L'mayla is less machshavet v'subein klal. But in the Chfort HaSagas HaMehus, you know exactly what the Eibishter wants should be done. That's why you have the Keach in this Hasoga, to be Orei Emunah, which is Amshachas Hadas. You have a Das HaKorin Seviv Kol Almin. Limud that Torah is a Sagas HaMehus, not like Seviv Kol Almin. But you're understanding the Mehus about Seviv Kol Almin, the Eibishter's Rotzen. On that day, it comes down Lamata and Yonim Gashmi. But nevertheless, it gives a Yidah Keach to understand Hecher. Just like we know by a baby until he eats grain, he cannot say Tati. Because Chitas from Das the Teo higher than a human being, even though it comes down lower than a human being. In a grain of wheat, it gives a person Das. Same thing as Teda Shabal Peh. It speaks about in Yonim Gashmin Haza. Higher. Then Askol and his Benes B'Gedulas Hashem, it speaks about wheat, it speaks about fleishike pot, milchike pot, but it's very high source. It's a sog, it's amos v'melandi yemor, it's amozim l'nefesh. Orei emunah, it's mamshich das in the emunah. And this is what it says, Atorei solodas, says the Alter Rebbe, you gave us Asog, Asamahus, in your rots and what you want. And it comes in Asiyah. And through this it becomes Arei Solodas Ki Hashem Elikim. That the Shumim sees and you see Hashem behind his veil. And the Yam in Almedis Kasya comes to see the Iyomamos. Edo mitzvahs Asher Nechi Misha Nechi Mitzav Chayim have the Keyach to bring you to Das Arei Solodas and the Adaita says it, it's a Tzedek in the Kitzah. Das is not Yedisam. It's Yedisam, it's. But even though the Eibishter is less Mashavet V'Sebei Klal, you could still have Das. And in Torah, there's also a Sagas HaMehus in Yedisam, it's. And Midas comes from Das, like he explained the great length from Das, Elokei Avicha. Constantly remember Shavis Hashem and Nagdi Tomid. Das is only an Achirayim Tidio, because it's only a Sagas HaMetzias. But the reward from V'Yodat Hayim, when Mashiach will come in our work in the Zman HaGolus of V'Yodat Hayim, will be a Sagas HaMehus in godliness, Ayin B'Ayin Yiru. And more Lord, it's day on the higher Madrega, there'll be Argoshas HaMetzias, which is Dabru and Kiru. And all these Amshachas come. Our work, Hayim La say some, think to this. May we be zeichet to these Giluyim very soon. Yes, but through the schus of learning Likkutei Torah and doing our part in the Adaita Hayim, we'll be zeichet to the greatest Giluyim when Mashiach will come and will be comforted.